Hey guys, it's the dude who talks and welcome to today's video. So for today I'm going to be talking about the self-titled debut album from Loose Sutures, which is out now through Electric Valley Records. So you might be asking, who are Loose Sutures? Well, in fact they are a four-piece heavy rock band hailing from Sardinia in Italy. They were formed in June 2019, so they're quite a new band. And they comprise of, now apologies in advance for getting these pronunciations wrong, please let me know how bad I did in the comment section. So you got Antonio Pilo on guitar and vocals, Gianpaolo Scherchi, that's definitely wrong, on guitar vocals, Marcelo Merida on bass, and Marco Angius on drums. So what did I think about the debut album from Loose Sutures? Was it a good debut, or was it really bad that I wanted to have my own loose sutures from a wound and then pull them out and bleed to death so I wouldn't have to listen to it again? Yeah. Let's find out! So normally I would go a little in depth with the record that I want to talk about, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to summarise what I liked and what I didn't like about the record, so it's just a little bit easier. So please let me know if you like that format better than the one that I've been doing previously down below in the comment section. Cheers. Now back to it. So first things first, the album is comprised of 14 tracks and just goes past the 30-minute mark, which is a nice and concise listen. So the album opens up with a minute-long intro, which I will touch upon later. And it then leads off into the song Moisty Sins, which is this loud, fuzzy number with this punk edge to it, and is a decent start to the album. The whole album has this raw DIY feel. With the way the album is recorded, it has this huge abundance of fuzzy guitar tones, plus the vocals throughout feel like the snark tap through a megaphone, and the whole noisiness of the record gives a feeling that the band just doesn't care what you think. So they're kind of influenced by some notorious people in history, especially with the album cover being a picture of Charles Manson and the song Ted's Grin, which I think is reference to serial killer Ted Bundy. Also, they kind of got a bit about kind of the kinkier side of sex. Especially with the song Moisty Sins, which has the lyrics, "Come on, I know you like it slow." Also, the bluntly titled "Wish to Fuck a Dead Man." Yeah. So going back to the songs, I definitely think they're very fast-paced, full of this raw punk energy, especially with songs like Ted's Grin and Sophomore Dream. Especially with Ted's Grin, it has this huge infectious guitar hook throughout, and this really fast-paced drum beat that really wants to get your attention. However, they're not just playing fast songs, they've got a couple of slow songs to them as well, especially with Wish to Fuck a Dead Man, which has this more psychedelic bluesy garage rock feel to it, but suddenly it kind of changes gear and goes a bit faster. I like this, how it keeps things interesting, especially when they're playing different styles. Also, I want to mention that they do have a guest guitarist called Trevor Perez, who you might know from the band Obituary. He plays guitar on live, but he's not playing like standard death metal riffs, but he's kind of keeping things catchy and tuneful, despite it's got this still like punk attitude towards it as well. And also, the last proper song on the album is a cover by Laughing Dogs called I Need a Million. And I think this song really fits in well with the album. And as far as covers go, it's quite a decent cover, especially with their fuzzy take on it. So what didn't I like about the album? Well, as I mentioned earlier, that the album starts off with a minute-long intro. Well, there's 4 interludes with that same kind of length, roughly lasting over a minute long each, and I felt that they really didn't add much to the album. I felt it was quite a chore to listen to them, and I felt the need to skip them, basically. I just felt that they were like filler for the album. If they like cut it down to 30 seconds each or just only had a couple on the album, I felt that that would have been more effective. So this is going to just sound a little frivolous. As much as I enjoyed listening to the songs on the album, I didn't think there was like a huge standout track or a song that I could recommend to people if I was talking about Loose Sutures. I felt the songs were good, but I didn't think there was a song that really stood out to me. However, the album is pretty decent, so it's not that much of a complaint really, and it's their first album and they're pretty much a new band, so I guess they're still working through it, so yeah. Overall, I really like the DIY energy of the band, the loud fuzzy nature in which the album was recorded. It definitely has some real moments of potential with these infectious hooks and riffs, and it serves as a decent enough debut album. So if you're a fan of artists like Ty Segall, or from the band Fuzz, or Jay Reatard, and the fuzzier moments of King Gizzard, I think you'll really like this. That was me talking about the debut album from Loose Sutures. Have you picked this album up yet? Please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments section. Like always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. And I just wanted to quickly check in with you all, despite the strange circumstances. I hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, I know it's like a weird time at the moment. So yeah, all I've got left to say to you guys is I've been the Dude Who Talks. You guys are awesome. And cheers.